This is a discussion video on top of being an unboxing video, but if you want to see the unboxing portion of this video, then hit this timestamp. I would just put this as an annotation, but some users, such as mobile users, cannot see them, so just bear with me. Hi there, neighbor. It's so nice to finally have you with us again after all these years. It's so nice to see your pretty face once more. Just as much as it is for me, Mr. VimNathaniel113, to be coming back at you once again with a Super Omega Super Chocolatey Fudge Coated Mega video. This time of me doing another unboxing, this time both doing a discussion as well as an unboxing of something known as the IndieBox. Now, before I actually get into what this is, to give you a brief understanding of why I decided to go with something like this and why this might interest you, I am a video game collector. You probably already got that idea by my background by now, but no. Video gaming has been a massive passion for me throughout my entire life. Obviously, it's brought me so much joy. It's expanded my creativity and imagination. It's helped me build a love for technology, as well as just, certain enjoyments in general, as well as helping me find some sociality with other friends in life and build interests with other people. So I have a special place when it comes to doing video games for the sentimental purpose and just on top of all the enjoyment I have. And one of those sentimental factors is involving physical media. I remember constantly going from store to store, constantly just grabbing a new game, being excited for it, bringing it home and playing it immediately, and then just popping it on my shelf and displaying it with all my other stuff. Physical media, in my opinion, is important, not just for those reasons, obviously, because those are more so just a personal thing, but just because of the fact that they're good for preservation. Say if you're someone that's not necessarily too into digital, you might be someone that might just kind of, not want to take up hard drive space, and you might just want to be able to pop a game in and play it, and then just take it out without actually affecting anything. And if that's the case, then yeah, I could definitely see that being someone who would want to do that. Or say if you're just somebody who, again, like me, just loves the artistic aspect of it, collecting and displaying them on your shelf and just kind of having them as conversation pieces, or just kind of whipping them out and playing it whenever you have friends over. There's a lot of reasons why physical media is important, or why they could be very sentimental to a person. And that's why I love having stuff like this. Because there's a lot of really good digital titles out there that just don't have physical releases. Like, for example, the two games I have displayed right here, Freedom Planet and Dust and Elysian Tale, which I'm going to get right now, which I'll discuss a little later. These games are games that, before I discovered this subscription, did not have physical releases. They were all digital, and you could only get them on the available platforms that they were on, which isn't a bad thing. But again, being somebody like myself that prefers physical media, having this as an option is fantastic, and that's what the IndieBox is for. The IndieBox is a month-to-month based subscription service that provides a new indie game each month. So each month you'll get a new physical copy of a game where they will pack a game with a bunch of goodies, give it nice artwork, sometimes with varying boxes, and yeah, it's something that I thought was really interesting and neat, just because, again, like I said, I'm a huge physical video game collector, and something like this is, it appeals to me. And I thought it would appeal to you guys too. Now, one of the cool things of IndieBox is that they actually work really well in tangent with various indie game developers as well as the consumers to get the best possible titles released for physical form. So if you're someone that has a particular indie title that you might happen to want a physical copy of, you can suggest a game, and if the numbers come in and they're able to actually negotiate with the developers, you'll get that title. It's pretty cool. Now, in terms of actually being able to recommend this kind of stuff to anybody, I'll have to save that until the end of the video. I'll have you watch the unboxing part of it if you want, and then based on that, on top of my own personal opinion, you can decide whether or not this is for you. So we're going to go ahead here, and I'm going to do the unboxing portion of this now, and you guys can enjoy. Okay, so here we got the actual box itself here. This is the standard shipping packaging that comes with every IndieBox, or at least I'm assuming, because that's the same stuff that the Freedom Planet box that I got came in. I'm not going to show you the back, but because this is the shipping box, it comes with, shipping address and stuff, and I don't want people getting my information. You know, just green box all around. The front says IndieBox. There's like this nice gamepad logo that comes on the corner of all of the different boxes. I gotta tell you guys, I'm actually really excited about this particular box, just because I've been following this one ever since Twitter, or ever since they announced it on Twitter, and right before they announced this, they had some goodies displayed. I'm going to get into those in a moment, but if it comes with the stuff that I think it comes with, this is going to be incredible, guys. So, now to actually cut the tape. I had to do a jump cut because I accidentally showed my shipping information and shit. Always make sure to come prepared. Okay, so we're going to unfold this. Grand unveiling. Dun 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 dun. Dun, da, da, dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. And here we got the Dust and Elysian Tail box, as well as the Treat Yourself thing, which I'm assuming has the cards at the bottom. Yeah, those are the cards right there. Okay, so what's in the box? The box. Okay, so the box is not technically inside the box, because it is the box. The box is... You probably also noticed the sweet front panel that reveals even more of the box. Good, sorry, the actual finder is blurry. Sword USB. It can cut fruits, vegetables, and a variety of protein. Guaranteed to never go dull. Just kidding, it's a USB with a copy of the game and the soundtrack. Neato. Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and read it, but basically it's just giving you like a content, or the contents of what's actually inside. Now, here are the cards. Trust and Steel. I didn't get these with the Freedom Planet box, so I have no idea what is actually inside these. I didn't read too much on them either, so I'm not exactly... Damn, this... Hang on. Haha, there we go. Yeah, I didn't read up too much on these either, so I have no idea what these are, or what comes in this. There's more. I just have to... Night Squad, Steam World Dig, Rusty. So basically, what I'm assuming this is just random trading cards based off of various indie games that they've gotten. A Dust and Elysian Tail card and a Rogue Legacy card. And then, I have no idea what that is. But that's cool, so yeah, it basically just, it's random trading cards, just based off of various indie titles that they've gotten, which is pretty cool. Now, I'm going to have to take this away for a second, because what's underneath this is actually a digital code for the game. So, if you don't actually want to open this, and you want to just collect this or display this, or say if you want a physical copy, but you want to use the digital copy or give it to a friend, they give you a digital copy for this anyway. Oh, and the top of this thing, by the way, says unbox and let's play with a gamepad and a box. So, it's really cool. You can really tell how much they're catering this to actual, like, just people that love to game, and I think that's really neat. It's obviously not like a big thing, but it's just the small touches that I appreciate. So here's the Dust and Elysian Tail box. I'm actually thinking that this is original art, because I have never seen this art before. This actually doesn't look... Well, maybe it does. I was going to say, it actually doesn't look like the typical Dean style. It looks more like a fan work or something like that. But either way, it's really cool. It's just like a little shot of Dust holding Ara, with some weird shading kind of going on here. And the side art, which just says Dust and Elysian Tail, with, again, the IndieBox logo right here. And on the back, in typical standard box... Okay, that is official art. That's the iOS art of Fidget, and then that's the official Dust art. As the mysterious warrior Dust, your action-packed journey will take you from peaceful glades to snowy mountaintops and beyond. At your disposal is the mythical blade of Ara, capable of turning its wielder into an unstoppable force of nature. And the blade's diminutive guardian Fidget. Battle dozens of enemies at once with an easy-to-learn, difficult-to-master combat system. Take on a variety of quests from friendly villagers, discover ancient secrets and powerful upgrades hidden throughout the massive open world, and discover the story of an ancient civilization on the brink of extinction as you fight to uncover your own past. And some more cool art with, obviously, the... Oh! This one actually doesn't have any reviews at the bottom. That's interesting. My copy is 3,279. Neato. Alright. Oops. Alright, once again, we're going to go ahead and cut this open. Oh man, I really hope. I don't want to overdo this. Alright, cool. I cut it without any issue. Let's get that out of the way. Time to open the box. Like I said, I'm really excited about this, because I'm really hoping that there's certain things that are actually inside of this. Oh, and it comes with a flap. Oh, that's really cool. It's like a fucking, like Diablo or World of Warcraft or something. Alright, what does that say? Immerse yourself in a gorgeous, hand-painted world on a search for your true identity. An unknown warrior, Dust, awakes with no memory of past or identity until a mysterious blade seeks him out. Together with the sword's guardian, Fidget, they journey to the far east of Falana to discover Dust's past. And some other stuff about the game. General Gaius. And that's Ginger. Either way, though, I think that's really cool. Alright, now we're going to open it here. Oh my god, I think this actually does come with what I think it is. We're going to save that for later, though. First things first. Oh, I think this is like a... It's like a mat or something. Hang on. Let's go ahead and get this open. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, it's like a little mat. It's not just a mat, it's like a mat of like the entire land of Dust and Elysian Tale. You got the volcano area. You got the village. Oh man, dude, it says Dust and Elysian Tale at the bottom left corner. Man, dude, this is such beautiful artwork. I wonder if this was actually done by Dean himself, or if this was done by a fan project. Either way, oh, the painting on this is so well detailed. The actual artwork on this is fantastic. That's really cool. I'm going to have to display that somewhere, unless I decide to keep it in the box. What else do we got in here? Oh, that's cool! It's a little Aura eraser. That's actually really neat. Oh, that's cool. I'm not going to open that, because I don't think there's a need to do that, but either way, that's really cool. Let's see, we got the soundtrack to the game, which is fantastic, because I actually really dig this game's soundtrack. I think what's really neat about the soundtrack of this game... Oh, I guess I gotta cut this open, too. Hang on one second. Knife to the rescue. There we go. Yeah, I think what's really cool about the actual soundtrack of this game is that the soundtrack is a nice mix of, like, heavy, like, symphonies and orchestrated, like, cavernous, like, music that really makes you feel like you're on a true adventure. It's pretty neat. You got official fidget art right there, Dust art. Let's look at the actual discs real quick. Oh, nice. It's official art from, like, the inside of the game in between, like, each chapter, you'll see. And then the other disc. Oh, it's the same thing, more or less. But yeah, that's cool. Gives you track information, letting you know, like, what's on each disc. That's pretty cool. What else do we get? You guys probably already seen it by now, so I'm pretty sure it's not even a spoiler. Got a sticker from IndieBox with Fidget, kind of playing with the actual title. That's pretty neat. That's cute. What else do we got here? Oh, we got two. We got one for IndieBox and Dust and Elysian Tale. So if you're, if you like stickers, hey, that's for you. Oh, and of course, we get the full colored instruction manual, which again, I am going to go ahead and assume that this is original art. Oh, I know exactly. That's cool. This is, I don't want to give any spoilers for anybody that hasn't actually played the game, but basically, it involves Dust and his true self. That's a really awesome depiction with Fidget holding the sword and Aura, almost like they're kind of joined together with the sword. Oh, that's so cool. And obviously, it's going to give you, like a bunch of different descriptions and stuff. Character profiles, tells you about all the different characters. She's also the best and super strong. Oh, that's cool.
Even though she doesn't do anything throughout the whole game. But, you know. Yeah, it gives you, like, all the Xbox controls and stuff, for the most part, because this was an Xbox indie title before it was moved to the PC and stuff. Which that actually kind of screwed the game over a little bit, but I'm not going to get in as to why that is. What else do we got in here? Oh, we got a little, like, certificate of authenticity. Certificate of authenticity. Document certifies that this print is an authentic collectible prized for its superior quality, produced exclusively for IndieBox. Great care has been taken to faithfully return all qualities of the original artwork. And again, it gives the number, my number, as well as this awesome holographic like artwork. That's so cool. It amazes me just how much work and effort actually goes into each individual thing within the box. That's really neat. And then, of course, you have the little fidget plushie here. Oh man, this is so adorable. I knew that they were doing this too, because on their Twitter, like I said earlier, this is the thing I was looking forward to. In fact, I actually want to open this. This is neat. It's just like a cute little fidget plushie. It's so adorable. But yeah, like, they had on their Twitter, like, a little screenshot of the incomplete ear for Fidget, but you could see, like, a little bit of orange fur on it, and people speculated that it was going to be Dustin Elysian tail before they officially confirmed anything. And then after they had confirmed that this was Dustin Elysian tail, I immediately thought, oh my god, it's going to come with a Fidget plushie. I had to get this after that, because that's so cool. I mean, obviously I got it for all the other shit too, not just that, but, you know, it's still neat nonetheless. Apparently, I went ahead and opened this, and I was mistaken about what I said earlier. This is not an eraser, but rather the game. See, this confused me. Well, I mean, I guess it is an eraser, too. But this confused me because usually when they release a physical game, it comes on like a little plastic card. I'll put an image up here so you can see it. But yeah, that's really, really neat. So basically you get like a little plastic eraser / Aura sword that actually comes with the game. Like I said, man, it's the little touches on these things that you can really appreciate. Because it just shows how much care for this series went into actually making this box. And it actually further extends to anybody who loves this franchise, because then you can appreciate the little ethics of each of these little collectibles. So this is neat. I was actually confused because I thought it didn't come with the game, but no, it did. So that's cool. Well, gentlemen, it would appear as though we have reached the end of the unboxing video. So I suppose the most appropriate thing would to be applying the verdict. So now that I've pretty much shown you guys everything that's in this box in particular, what would I say to you guys in terms of whether I recommend this or not? Well, me personally, I think that this is amazing. The amount of detail and the amount of care and appreciation for the actual video game itself definitely shines here. You have tons of various pieces of artwork that are just so well done, so really cool, applied to so many different things, like a little mat, which I'm assuming is like a mouse pad, actually, now that I think of it. No, it's probably just a mat. Stickers of the Dustin Elysian tail and unboxing. Really nice exclusive artwork for the actual instruction manual. Really cool box. As well as just amazing detail with stuff like this, and even this. I think that this is all fantastic, but to actually recommend this to you, what would I say? Well, really, that just depends on you. When I think of something like this, I think back to, like, you know, before my time, like the PC boxes that you would usually get from, like, say, the 90s, where you would have games that would come with ridiculous stuff on top of coming with the game. It's really cool, in my opinion, to actually be a fan of a game or want to be able to try a game and just get a bunch of other stuff with the game as well, to just kind of show a little bit of appreciation for the actual developers, as well as the developers giving back to you by giving you so much cool things. So if you're a fan and you appreciate this kind of stuff, yeah, I would definitely say go out and get it, because it's really worth it for the amount of care and quality that went into this. But I'm sure now you're probably asking about the price. Well, the thing is, to get one of these boxes per month, it's $28. You can go above that by getting like a 3-month subscription or like a 12-month subscription. I think that's how it is, or it's a 5-month subscription. I can't remember. But each month varies in terms of price. But I know to get like a 1-month subscription, it's about $28. Well, $25 plus shipping, I think. And so you're looking close to $30 for this whole box. Now, keep in mind, even if you're not someone who does physical, you could probably understand this too. Or even if you're someone who appreciates physical over digital, you could understand this too. But to actually get one of these as opposed to the digital title, you can get the PC version for really nothing. This game was in a Humble Bundle at one point for $1, and now you could go on various sites and get this game, even when it's on sale for like $5. So if you want to get this game physical for the collector's aspect of it, or just because you want a physical copy of the game, that would be the reason to get it. Because you're looking about a $30 price point compared to that, that's pretty marginal. And that's not counting if the boxes go out of stock, because if the boxes go out of stock, they can be roughly $30 or they can be somewhere to $40. It depends on how much stuff comes in the box. Like the Freedom Planet box that I showed off a second ago, that was $40, but that also came with much more than this. It came with a little gem from the game. It came, which was actually made of like real glass. It came with a soundtrack that came in like a nice dual, dual jewel case, which had like 3 discs because it came with all the beta songs and stuff like that too. It came with a nice leather wallet, among other little cool goodies. And there's other boxes too that sometimes come with stuff that's even beyond this. Like there was a Retro City Rampage box that came out that came with Commodore 64 floppy disks where you can actually play the game on a real Commodore. Or like Rogue Legacy stuff where they came with like refrigerator magnets where you could actually put them on your refrigerator and, just kind of sort it out. Now, they can't actually tell you what you're expected to get when you get these kind of boxes. It's random. But you can at least be expected to receive a soundtrack, some form of the game, obviously more so a card. That's usually how they do it. I've never seen them do something like this before, but you can expect to see a card with like graphics for the game, which depending on your preference you might prefer that because it'll remind you of like a cartridge from back in the day, an instruction manual, and the box. But that's the kind of stuff that you can expect. Everything else here, and cards now. I forgot about the cards. But everything else here is always random. So you're always getting like interesting goodies, and I feel like that adds to the surprise factor, as well as, how you feel about this stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Whether I recommend it, whether I don't recommend it, really that's up to you. If you feel like the price is right, and you think that something like this suits you, I would definitely say go get it. I love these things. I'm definitely going to continue to collect these things. And if there's a game that you want to see with something like this, then definitely suggest them that game because they'll probably end up using it too. I was really shocked when Dust and Elysian Tale and Freedom Planet ended up getting boxes because these were both games I voted for. Obviously, though, that was to be inevitable. These are really popular titles. Either way, though, thank you guys for watching. I hope you favorite, like, comment, subscribe, or probably not subscribe. I don't make very much videos. But anyway, this has been Mr. Vibnathaniel113. Thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you guys later, probably in the next couple of years. Take care, guys. See ya.